Hi, good evening, watchers, and welcome to our. I keep doing that, I don't know why. Nervous this year, it's kind of nerves. So tonight I've been watching a film called Under the Bed, as you see on my screen there. It's under, oh, there, whatever. Under the Bed. I've been watching this on. I've seen this before, right? I saw it like 6 years ago, 6 years ago. I really liked it the first time. I really liked it the second time. Creepy ass movie. Now, if you're scared about, if you think you got a phobia about laying in bed, you know, when you're laying in bed, it's kind of like, okay, so I've been watching this tonight, and let's just get to the plot before I get to the other stuff. 2012 American horror film directed by Stephen C. Miller, starring Johnny Weston, Gatling Griffin, Peter Holden, Masetta Vandar. Language English, 87 minutes. 2012 plot. Neil has been living with his aunt following the death of his mother, and is implied that he attempted to burn the house down. His house down. He has just returned to live with his father and new stepmother, Angela. She actually looks familiar. I think it's there on Mortal Kombat 2 that goes, "You want that?" You know, that one who says that infamous scene. I'm sure it's her. A younger brother, Paulie. Although everyone seems to work in about, his father is very hostile, and the neighbourhood kids believe that Neil is crazy. Neil speaks to Paulie about the true cause of his mother's death, revealed to be a monster that lives under their bed, and early repelled by light. The monster has begun to torment Paulie, that as it did Neil, and the brothers must formulate a plan to destroy it once and for all. This is a really fun movie. I mean, honestly, I'm sitting with myself. This film is great, isn't it? It's not perfect. It's not on film that'll get Oscars and stuff and whatever. It does have a few flaws, and I admit, when I first watched it, I thought, yeah, okay, that last part was a bit fast. It was quick, and I watched it again. It's still, you know, the issues at the end part kind of have issues. The film isn't perfect. It has but it has some really cool effects in it. Really effective horror scenes, and I think they've done a good job with this. It's a film that I think is underrated. Not very appreciated. I don't think it's very appreciated. Not many people talk about this film. So anyway, a guy called Neil, he burns the house, and of course he comes back. Of course, there's a reason why he burnt the house down, because he explains later on, because his mother stayed with him. They tried to kill the monster, and his mother stayed when she died in the house, because she started to believe him about this thing living on the bed. So anyway, Neil comes living back, lives with these thing at the house, right? And of course, he keeps looking at that, he keeps having these he keeps looking at this bedroom walls, and he keeps and then he has these weird visions, but he goes in this diner, right, and he goes in this diner with his brother, right, and the next minute he sees this chef or something, but it's like this weird vision that starts happening. Of course, later on in the film, his brother is on this meeting. It's like this guy talking about, and he's doing this drawing. Of course, Neil is drawing a picture of his brother and him, and then he starts to fall asleep. Of course, they have trouble falling sleeping, because this monster, this issues with this creature or whatever it is. And of course, his brother falls asleep, and then he starts having these creepy ass dreams. And of course, the dad is a little bit aggressive. That's a little bit, overreacting certain things. And of course, his brother, Neil has these pictures of the monster that he drew of this creature. And it's not. There's a photo of it too. It's so anyway, so it is at the house. Of course, but then the things start happening where they have to get forced into sleeping in the bedroom, where the creature is. But the thing about this creature, it can go anywhere, because of skin from stuff from the skin. It's got something to do with some stuff from the skin, and it creates this demon thing. And that's the explanation. It's kind of why come there's not more of these things then? And it has its own world, and it's not really nice actually. So when you see the creature, you think, oh my god, creepier. And the film is pretty effective. I think it's underrated, I'll say. I like the part where they get forced to sleep in this bedroom, and the door's locked, right? The problem is, right, of course, this thing doesn't like light. So end up sleeping in his bedroom, right? I think he sleeps on the bed, and Paulie sleeps on the bed, and Neil sleeps on this like set of drawers or something, of course. But then when they fall to sleep, the smoke comes. The smoke knocks the lights out. And next minute it's like the room starts going crazy. The next minute is the dad walks through the door, right, and it's not the dad. It's like a vision. I don't know what it is. It's like a vision, that demon itself. I don't know. And it starts attacking the brother. And of course, Thingy gets blamed for it. Neil. Of course, his dad is young girl, and I don't know. And he's like I think his ex-girlfriend. She turns up, of course. Yeah, the dad's a bit hostile. He thinks he's crazy. He thinks he's like has a bad influence on his brother. I think the performances are good. I like the story about I think it's a great story about their mother dying, trying to save him, and of course, he tries to look after his brother, protect him, and of course, yeah, this is a film I've seen before and I really enjoyed it. I think the performances are good, some of the performances are decent, and the monster itself is pretty freaky in it. It does have very effective scenes, especially the part where they have to stay next with the neighbours. They think this is a good idea. Stay with neighbours. The problem is, they take the pillows with them, and he's like, and thing is like, Paulie's like, hang on, wouldn't his skin be on the pillow itself where it can follow him? Of course, he's right, because this thing. First of all, what happens is this scene was creepy. I admit this scene was like, there's a part where the woman, the quite attractive stepmother, right? She's like looking around for something. Right, next minute she's like in the bathroom. Right, she goes next to where it's like a shower or something. I know they got, and she goes. Then next bit you see is like it's creature. I don't know what it is. You know what? Then you see it's like this figure. Just like Michael Myers, you know, where he has that figure over him, kind of like that. It's creepy. It's very effective, that is actually. As it over, and always sees this white creepy figure standing there watching her. It's really creepy. It was creepy as heck. I was sitting there going, Jesus Christ. And then you see it again. And then the woman's like, what the hell? You know. And she thinks it's like the brothers playing a trick on her. And of course, it pops up again next to the father. And then you think to yourself, well, must have killed him or something. But then it ends up at the next door neighbours where they're staying, because they have to stay there. And of course, they got like 2 kids there and a young girl. Well, the young girl, and there's 2 like boys watching this film. And then they decide to tell the story, like about this figure. So turn off the lights, pause the mover. I'm going to tell you the truth. And yeah, creepy as hell. That scene was creepy. They were sitting around, all 4 of them are sitting around. And the thing is, Paulie's like that. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. That scene was creepy because the lights go out in the other house, and they're sitting in the dark. It's creepy, and then you see that this creepy ass mist start to arrive, and then the other kids are like, what the hell? What's this fog? And then you see the creature, and it's like, and it kills them, and it's quite bloody actually. This film, you see, that film was pretty bloody. This film was quite violent. It's not too bad when you first watch it, then it gets really quite violent. It's not perfect, like I said. It's not a film that, the ending part could have been a bit better where it ends. But yeah, when I watched it, I thought, what the hell's that? Because there's a part of this film where the monster actually has this like rope. He actually uses a rope, which is quite interesting. Pulls their brother into his world, Paula. So he has to go after him somehow. It's like a portal, so it's like under the bed. It's like he ends up there and he saves them, pulls him out. No, the monster kills his father by doing some quite nasty things to his, kind of like dissolving him, kind of like just crushing his face and stuff and doing all that shit. And then of course you think yourself, yeah, I bet you believe him now, don't you? I bet you think he's not crazy now. So anyway, then about saving the brother, of course, then the monster is back out in the real world. And the part that kind of bugs me, it still bugs me when I watched it, and I think to myself, that was a bit of a weekend. They've got like these like ashes of his mother, and it turns out for some reason the ashes have an effect on the monster, and I think to myself, how is that even possible? That's the issue with the film. Then it just ends like with the thing that the ending part, just like I said, I was just sitting there going, what the hell kind of... I thought this film's 11 years old now, 10 and 11. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I still like this film. I've watched it once, I liked it. I watched it the second time, I liked it. Definitely worth a pick up if you. I gave it a chance. It's a good film. It's not like the greatest film ever made, but it's a horror film ever made, but it's an effective one. It's got some really cool moments in it. So yeah, really liked it. And I liked some of the music in it, where he's about his mother and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool. Poignant moment in the film, good decent performances from the father and stuff, the young attractive stepmother, the young girl, and yeah. So what I didn't like about it, okay, let's just get to not like about it parts. The ending part I didn't like. I wasn't keen on the ending part. Even now I watched after it, the ending part was just rushed. It felt rushed. The last part did, where they just kind of like, oh, it's it's just kill it and that's it. You don't actually see it. You don't see it really die. You just kind of just does. That's it. So I didn't like the ending part, and the film's a slightly bit short. Than the film's like 1 hour 27 minutes. Should be like 1 hour 45. I would have heard it, and they should have took the time with the ending part a little bit. But apart from that, I enjoyed it. There's some really creepy ass moments in it. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I like the performances. I like the characters. I like the scene where they're telling the creepy story and the lights go out and stuff, and when the lights go out, it's just creepy. You expect something to happen to the family, you think yourself, well, there is a dad. The dad that takes them in, you don't really see him. That's the only issue with this film. You kind of think, what happens to the dad then? They got the kids. The dad, dad's it, but then he just vanishes somehow. The dad in the house. So performances, characters, and good, decent performance from the kids too. So yeah, I liked it. There's no one unlikable. There's no one annoying in this film. The kids are kind of grounded actually. So yeah. So the rating I'm going to give this film is a 4 out of 5. So I liked it. I really liked this film. Definitely worth watching. You want to go creepy horror film about things living on your bed. I mean, honestly, it's pretty scary that. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for Under the Bed. Definitely worth a watch. Really enjoyed it. So anyway, people, I'm going to go off now for a minute. So my head's a bit blue out a bit. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to check under your bed every night and make sure there's nothing living under your bed. So, have a nice day, have a nice week. Take a look at yourself and enjoy my video. Remember to hit that like button. Remember to, if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If you want to hit that like button, hit that like button. It's free, so thank you for watching. And like I said, keep the lights on. If just check under the bed and just and if something living under your bed, just keep your lights on, or maybe not. So anyway, people, have a nice day. Have a nice one more time. Have a nice week. Take a look at yourself and enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching.